2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with... So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Knox and Randall, they're the forwards. R.J. Barrett is out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Robinson in at center, locking down the middle. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Junior's out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Williams at the 3. Here's Junior. Robinson pulls it in. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. And here is Payton. To the paint. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Junior.
Well, this guy's a native of Newark, New Jersey, and he exemplifies, Junior, the grit and grind of his city in how he plays. You talk about hard-nosed, that's Junior.
And something for all the NBA 2K fans out there. Greg, it was announced Junior would be gracing the cover of 2K22.
That's nice, and all for Junior. But what I want to know is who's going to be on the front of the legendary edition. I'm still hoping that they consider me for that cover.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Payton passes to Robinson. Back to Payton. Another shot. And good. You got the English that time as it falls.
It's really important, guys, that Elfrid Payton continue to make these shots. When he does, it makes this team so much better.
And Doris, the Knicks have made it clear they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the offensive end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson is going to be a problem in this league.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Junior throws it down. And Greg, the talent on this team is strong as any other in the NBA. You know, many experts have them picked coming out of the conference to play in the final.
And Junior is decidedly the X factor for this team. When he is on his game, they look unstoppable. He might be gearing up for a playoff performance for the ages.
And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Payton. 9 points last game. And stolen by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Well, you love the fact that Junior gives you great energy game by game. This guy more than equipped to go coast to coast.
Knicks trail by 8. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met in New York.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. Porter comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Williams. And it's White in for Zach LaVine. High, arcing shot, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Satoransky's checked in for the Bulls. New York moving it around. And the Knicks miss again. The Bulls leading by 14. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Junior's out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Payton surveying the floor. It's Rivers on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Rivers has got 8 points.
Well, what you want to see from Elfrid Payton are floor general skills on full display. Finds the open teammate. Nice.
Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Rivers. That one wide left.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Bean passes to Hutchison. Junior with it, covered by Payton. Here's Junior. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
LaVine against Payton. Passes it to Toppin. 6 to shoot. Back to Payton. Takes a 3. That shot off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the 76ers, played some superb ball. He scored 36 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a...
That was worth the price of admission.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Payton outside. And it's sent back by Carter. They get it back.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Knicks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. So for the Bulls, Satoransky comes in for... We've reached the end of the first half of play. Bull.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett and Knox are the wingmen. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Count that bucket. Junior's got 20.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Beyond the arc. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. It's rebounded by Barrett. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Williams. Toppin, he's checked in for the Knicks. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. And R.J. Barrett setting records in the ACC for scoring as a freshman. Talk about his offensive package.
Well, Greg, for me, this guy is wired to score. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, and he can pass it. And I think he's at his absolute best when he's attacking the rim.
Here's Barrett. Here's Knox. That's tipped.
Oh, how about that hustle from Junior? Send it back.
Barrett against Levine. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And how about that level of creativity Junior brings to his dunks? It's fun watching him sky up and throw it down.
Barrett kicks to Payton. Here's Knox. The putback. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Junior throws it down.
And love how Junior makes himself available for his team right where they need him for the big finish. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
So for the Bulls, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Wendell Carter. Valentine comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's White in for Zach LaVine. Rivers gets a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Rivers has got 11 points.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Out to the right wing. Valentine wide open. He fires, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Quickly. Rebounded by Gafford.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Down by 12. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
How about the anticipation by Junior? Exploits the opening to start a successful transition opportunity.
Pass to Barrett. Fires from deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Chicago calls timeout. Chicago making some changes. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Barrett controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett just refusing to give up on the possession, creates an opportunity off the window. Nicely done.
Randall brings the double team. It's stolen by Randall. Quickly kept alive. Here's Noel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, what's better than Nerlens Noel playing with force on the interior? What a big reason he's earned this trip to the line.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Noel. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
That was all Junior there, working hard to get the shot in despite the aggressive defense.
From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago leading by 10. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Williams. Then it's Junior. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Porter at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, you see how explosive Junior is on the drive. He exploits any window of opportunity.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Bulls making a switch here. Carter's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Barrett's checked in. Knicks trail by 14. Randall outside. Back to Barrett. Puts it up from 12, and it's blocked.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
Levine finds Carter. Now here's Junior. Covered by Payton. 5 to shoot. It's Williams with the drive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Payton outside. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Randall.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. Carter dishes to Markkanen. Levine passes to Williams. And it's denied.
This is the effort they need from Kevin Knox on the defensive end. What a block.
In the corner, Barrett with it. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And so Payton will bring it up for New York. 15-point game. New York calls timeout. Junior really making a difference here.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. Let's see if they can clean it up, guys.
Robinson fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. And that one misses. The Bulls leading by 13. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Levine. Floats it up for Junior.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Now here's Payton. He's tightly guarded. Looking to end his cold spell.
How about the...
Oh, wow!
Timeout.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 13. 1:51 left in the game. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Junior.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. It's good. Junior's got 42 in the game.
And what muscle from Junior. Welcoming the contact and just pushing his way through.
Robinson up top. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You've got to have a great sense of timing on the alley-oop pass. Fantastic finish by Mitchell Robinson.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Chicago.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And the basket by Payton.
Well, there's no question that Elfrid Payton has got a solid handle. He can get where he wants to go on the floor.
Chicago leading by 14. Levine feeling it out a bit. Carter down low. Robinson on him. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. So New York will take it the other way. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payton drives in. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Carter. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Goes back up. And the nice bucket inside from Markkanen.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Toppin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Junior. Free throw is good by Toppin. And so he hits both. Markkanen finds Porter. And Junior throws it down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it